Hey, how's it going? How's it going? You're asking me how it's going? Well, I'm on day 4 of the upper level. And so you go, okay, let's hack the system. Who said that? Well, yeah, so I'm going to try to stay on track, and you're going to thank me for this. So, so first of all, I am trying to introduce characters into my etho, my container. And so, why am I doing this? It's on autopilot, man. Some of this, no, I've been hijacked. I've been hijacked by Yellow, and I'm not sure if it's willful. All right, which is really funny because again, at this level, so all I'm saying is, eventually, someone is gonna go. That guy is so high level. Yeah, yeah, he's gonna say that, or she's gonna say that, and they'll be like, Jesus, the guy is odd. And you're like, yeah, I know, he's at a high level. But you'd want that. Why would you want that? Because eventually you're gonna come to me or not and go, what was that thing that I needed? Because I believe I am. I think I need some. I think I'm releasing. I'm one of the I'm part of the infrastructure, and I'm, hey, hey, man, hey, hey, and then you're on the other side. So the only way that you can communicate with yourself is through this mean, yeah. And they made it really easy because he's not that smart. So what he's figured out is that there's now two. So it's either an experience. So I'm either going to go out and I'm going to interact with something physically that I have put a symbol to. I'm going to be like, wow. And if I do that, then I'm in someone else's game. Yeah. And it has rules, and it's absolutely happening in real time for this avatar. Okay. So what I'm doing though is I'm trying to connect now because in the belief system, you're embedded in a species which there are many and can communicate with one another. So, but that's the good news. You can. There's more than one of you. Okay. And you tie back to green, and you're like, yeah, you can tie back to green. That's what I would do, because you wouldn't. This would not be resonating with anyone if you couldn't. Well, first you have to recognize what green is, yeah, because you come from green. If you're on the outside listening to this as a human, you are green. So at the end, you're at the way station, and someone goes, "Hey, which color? What's your favorite color?" And you say green, and they'll be like, "Okay, green it is." And then you go into green. See, so at the end, see, no one else is going to tell you what happens at the end of your life, your human life, and that's what this is all about. This is what I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, so either you want to know what's next, or you don't. So you come up, or you don't even. So many people are just whizzing by. They're just like, what the hell was that? Oh, yeah. Because it happens just like that, right? And you're like, what? Yeah. So now you know, at least, if you have no idea, first of all, to recognize that you want to slow down at the end and take your memory packet. So you take your memory packet out and you look at it. And if it says, hey, what color do you want to go to? How far out do you want to go? How much do you want to know? You know, it's all these things. You're like, at some point, you're going to wake up and you're going to go, okay, I want to be a conscious agent. And then they'll be like, then there's a keeper training. So first, because you wouldn't want, if there's different layers, you'd want this, right? You would want to have those kind of shepherd others over. So you've lost your biological suit. So then you're going to have to. We have truth cards here. That's the only thing you need to know. You have what? Truth cards. You come in, you go, this is my truth. This is what I believe to be true. This is my belief system. And so that's the first thing. We look at these. I go, what color is your truth? And so that's the first question. So if they resonate with the color, that's just the personality type. And why is this the case now? It's because I have a complicated story that it's a beautiful thing. That's it. Okay. So what do you actually? Well, all I'm saying is, it says what happens after you die, and in this sector, 100%. So you can wander into this sector, and what's going to happen? You're going to be like, are you at the way station? And they're going to go, yes. And if they're like, hey man, what do you know? And you're going to talk about all the interesting things that this entity knows. And then you're going to go, hey, what's next, man? What do you want to do? And then they're going to say something. And then there it is. Okay. So this is prior to that, because I've embedded myself. I'm the beta type. So I'm embedded myself. Have a great relationship with death. It's allowed me to do this under the illusion that I haven't died yet. Who knows? I have no idea. I don't think I'm dead as a human yet. Matter of fact, I really believe that. That's part of my truth. Okay, so then what are you doing? So what you do is then at some point you wake up. So you have to define wake up, whatever that means. So we're going to nudge you and go, okay, other species that can kind of understand what I'm saying. Are you awake? Hey, how old are you? What's your story? And then there you go. And then you're immersed in green. If you identify as human, that's step number one, because there's a whole, oh my gosh, what do you have to do? Well, you have to, in green at this stage, okay? So you've wandered in, and at some point in your life, this resonated and you're like, because this will work, but it's not easy. You've wandered into the sector where it's like you have to figure it out for you, not like for me. So I've done this for me to tell me what to do. So if I was smart, I would use someone else's infrastructure, because then I don't, because over here we're pretty lazy. We are lazy. So the first thing you have to do if you've come in and you go, okay, I don't really know what I want to do. And they're like, are you in green? And you're like, yes. And you're like, okay. And then you're like, whew. This is what my father has to do. Okay, this is my father going through this, not me. He's like, what do you know? And then he goes, am I dead? And I'll be like, oh my God. I go, Dad, look, it's this simple. Yes, you're finally dead. She's like, yeah, Dad, I take care of everything. I got everything under control, Dad. You're all right. You're good. Where's Gail? Well, Gail's not here yet, which is good for you, or maybe not. Get a little time alone. You get to decide exactly what you want to do next. Now, however, you know someone, so that someone is going to be part of you for a while. And that's where I come in, where it's the other side. So it's like, what? Yeah. So your belief system, Richard, do you have a belief system? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And you've done some good things. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I've gone through everything. Okay. So now what? Well, we've only got a little bit more time to say, so now what do you want to do? Well, I'm going to be with Jesus with my wife. And I believe my son will he will visit me, because he knows a way in. He does know a way in. And I'll go, hey, Dad, see you in a little bit.